In the early hours of June 13, 2025, the Middle East was thrust into a dangerous new phase of military escalation, as Israel launched one of the most sophisticated and wide-reaching strikes in its history, codenamed Operation Rising Lion. The Israeli offensive targeted over 100 strategic sites in Iran, focusing primarily on nuclear research centers, ballistic missile bases, air defense systems, and top-tier leadership compounds. The strikes not only disrupted Iran's nuclear ambitions, but also marked a significant geopolitical turning point, perhaps the beginning of a broader regional conflict. The success of Operation Rising Lion was not built overnight. According to high-level Israeli security sources reported by The Washington Post, the groundwork was laid over years of covert espionage operations by Israel's foreign intelligence agency, Mossad. Through a complex network of assets, Mossad infiltrated deep into Iran's borders, smuggling in sophisticated weapons, explosive drones, and remote detonation devices, disguised as civilian infrastructure. One intelligence official stated, Mossad worked with a huge number of people, a mass of agents deep inside Iran. These operatives laid the foundation for mobile strike platforms, hid launch systems inside seemingly innocuous vehicles, and compromised security measures within key nuclear sites. According to the same report, hidden drone bases were installed around Tehran and near missile facilities, allowing Israel to activate surprise internal strikes in coordination with aerial bombardments. This pre-positioning of strike assets inside Iranian territory allowed Israel to bypass much of Iran's formidable anti-aircraft defense systems, delivering pinpoint strikes with devastating efficiency. Shortly after midnight, Israel deployed over 200 fighter aircraft and explosive drones, reportedly dropping more than 330 precision-guided munitions across 5 waves of attacks. The aerial campaign struck high-value targets, including the Natanz enrichment facility, Esfahan's uranium reconversion labs, and military compounds in Fordo Khandab, Parchin Hamadan, and Tabriz. Independent satellite imagery confirms the destruction of multiple centrifuge halls in Natanz, and extensive damage to infrastructure in the Fordo underground nuclear site, buried beneath a mountain, was reportedly breached by specially designed bunker-busting bombs. The most severe blow may not have been infrastructural, but human. The Israeli strikes killed several senior Iranian military and scientific leaders. Among the confirmed dead are Major General Mohammad Bagheri, Iran's Armed Forces Chief, Hossein Salami, Commander of the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps IRGC, Gholam Ali Rashid, IRGC Deputy Commander, Amir Ali Hajizadeh, Head of Iran's Aerospace and Missile Program, Faridun Abbasadavani, and Mohammad Mehdi Tyranchi, Senior Nuclear Scientists, Abdul Hamid Manouchiar, Director of Advanced Centrifuge Development. Iran's loss of top-tier personnel is a staggering blow not only to its military capabilities, but to the continuity of its nuclear program. Iran's retaliation was swift. Within hours, the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps launched over 100 drones and dozens of ballistic missiles toward Israel. Though Israeli defense systems, primarily the Iron Dome and Arrow systems, intercepted the majority. Speaking to Iranian state media, Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei declared, "Don't think that they hit, and it's over. We will not allow them to escape safely from this great crime." The red flag of vengeance is raised. The red flag, a symbol from Shiite martyrdom tradition, signals a call to open warfare. Iranian officials have confirmed they consider the attack a declaration of war, and have pulled out of nuclear negotiations indefinitely. Iranian military spokesmen have since vowed additional strikes not only against Israeli targets, but potentially U.S. military bases in Iraq, Syria, and the Persian Gulf. Israel, for its part, has remained officially tight-lipped beyond confirming it acted to neutralize an existential threat. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, in a closed-door Knesset meeting, allegedly said, "If we don't act now, there will not be another generation to protect." The United States has denied any role in the strike, though intelligence leaks suggest Washington was warned in advance. The Biden, or Trump, depending on source attribution, administration has urged Iran to avoid targeting U.S. forces, emphasizing a need to de-escalate. World leaders from the European Union, China, and Russia have called for an emergency UN Security Council session, urging restraint on both sides. Nevertheless, oil prices surged nearly 6% in the hours following the strikes, reflecting fears that this could evolve into a multi-nation war. Operation Rising Lion may be remembered as the most consequential act of military preemption in the modern Middle East. Israel's ability to infiltrate, coordinate, and execute such a widespread and high-level operation demonstrates its unrivaled intelligence capabilities. Yet, the cost of such precision may be unquantifiable because the war it ignites may reach far beyond its intended targets. As both nations double down on their positions, the world watches anxiously. The fuse has been lit. Whether this becomes a brief flashpoint or the beginning of a new regional war depends now on diplomacy, deterrence, and perhaps a measure of luck.